you're selling digital products, you're selling services. Like, that's great, but what do you actually say in these ads? That's what we're gonna talk about right now. Retargeting is always the most profitable campaigns that we run for our clients because it's the lowest hanging fruit. And it is not uncommon for us to get $10 to $20 back for every single dollar that we invest into retargeting. For that reason, this is such a critical part of your business and your marketing strategy. And what I'm going to give you in this video are actually 5 really powerful retargeting ad types that you can run on Facebook or on Instagram so that you can turn your warm traffic into customers. So let's dive into it. The first one is student success stories and case studies. So especially if you're in like the coaching, consulting, digital product space, showing people the results that you have already gotten other people is a really powerful way to move them forward. What we want to do is show people where they were before they started working with you and the kind of results that they got. And the more that you get to know your sales process and what the kind of people are thinking about when their doubts are before joining your program, you can start to look for testimonials and case studies that show where most people starting from when you get there and what are the best results you've gotten your customers. You can run these as like written ads. I love making videos about these. You can even make images and GIFs with your testimonials. All of these are just really powerful ways to show people who are already visiting your website and already consuming your content the kind of results that you get for the people that work with you. So that is a super powerful retargeting ad strategy. The second really powerful one that I like is the Trojan horse video ad. So it's called the Trojan horse video ad because you run a educational video that teaches people a lot of really valuable, helpful stuff. And then at the very end of that ad, you plug in your offer. So you're leading with education and you are following up at the end with your offer. So these videos can actually be really short. We ran like 1-minute videos like this. They can actually be really long too. So we have ran 15 and 25-minute videos on Facebook and people will watch the entire thing. And if you're thinking like, who sits on Facebook and watches a 15 to 25-minute video? Well, people who have already been consuming your content, are interested in what you're doing, already know who you are and kind of like you, are way more likely to actually consume an entire long form video. You can see the stats in your ads manager to see if people are consuming it, and people actually consume 30-minute videos on Facebook if it's about the right topic and from the right person. Now, one of the bonus tricks that I really like doing with this one is that Facebook will give us a discount if we are running an ad that doesn't have a link in it and is optimized for video views over conversion, because it will just optimize for people who are going to watch that whole video. So at the very end of that video, what I will do is I will go buy a new domain, one that is really easy to remember, and then I will put that as the call to action in the video itself. So at the end of the video, I'll say, if you want to learn more, go to letscaleyouраds.com and I will show you exactly how we can help you get whatever result you're looking for with our offer. Now you can imagine if someone just watched a 30-minute video from you and then they are going to this website, they are a hot lead who is interested in what you have to offer. So that's a really cool way to actually track how many people are engaging with these ads, even if you're not putting links and stuff directly in the ad. So my third and one of my favorite ad types to do is the push someone over the fence urgency ad. If someone is at the bottom of your funnel, right? They've been visiting your website, consuming your content. A lot of times they're interested in what you have to offer and they're looking for a reason to move forward. So what we want to do is write some ads that push people over the fence and create some urgency about why they should move forward. Now, a lot of times with like an e-commerce product, this could be really easy because, you know, people in e-commerce run discounts all the time, right? Like this month, get 20% off your first order, whatever it is like that. With coaching, consulting, digital products, it's not always that easy because we're not always running discounts. So how can we create urgency when we're not running discounts? Let me tell you. One really great way to do that is to actually just give bonus incentives. So I'm always encouraging our clients to give bonus incentives instead of discounts. If you don't have that, there are still 4 other really good ways you can create urgency. One is to look at your offer and ask yourself, is there anything in this offer that we might not be offering later? Maybe one of the things you do, onboarding call. Are you still gonna have that later? You don't know. So you can run an urgency ad talking about how they can get their onboarding call if they sign up now, and if you don't know if that's still gonna be offered next year or whenever that time frame is that you're looking at. Another one that you can always use is talking about personal urgency. So it doesn't have to be about the offer as a reason to create urgency, but it can be about the person clicking on the ad to create urgency. So if you're running a weight loss offer, the fastest way to start losing weight is to actually get started, right? So you could write an ad that is telling people the sooner you get started, the sooner the weight starts coming off. So it's creating urgency around them, the person, and what they're going through versus trying to create urgency around the offer. Another one you can use is situational urgency. So again, we can talk about situations that are going on and how can we use those situations to push people to take action, right? You need to do this before you take your next sales call, because if you try to take your next sales call without our training, you might not convert that lead that you would have. Or you need to do this before you get on your next diet, because if you go on your next diet without having our diet strategies, your diet might not go as well as it could have if you had our help, right? So these are all situational things that you can talk about that are going to move people forward. And then the last one would just be like the global timing sort of issues. So one great example right now, especially if you're in the business world, right? People are like, TikTok is exploding. Why should you get on TikTok now? Because right now TikTok is a blue ocean. And if you wait another year or two, it might not be. So maybe what you need to do is get started now while this is a hot opportunity. This is a great opportunity you should be doing right now, because in 6 months, a year from now, it might not be such a great opportunity. So those are 4 ways that you can create urgency without it giving a bonus or a discount or something when people sign up. So one bonus here that I really like to do is to create the 3 reasons why ad. So it's a simple ad that says, here are 3 reasons why you should take action and do this, right? And you just give them 3 reasons why, throw on some testimonials and have a call to action. This has been one of the most powerful retargeting ads that I have ever run because it just works. So the next framework that works really well is just make super direct offers. At this point, people are at the bottom of your funnel, right? They are either consuming your content, visiting online, maybe they're already booked a sales call or they haven't bought the first product yet. So what you can do here is just make them, what is the problem that you can solve for them? What is the outcome they can get if they work with you? And what should they do next? Just be super direct about it. Tell them exactly what happens when they take action and just run an ad like that. Those ads work really well at this bottom of the funnel retargeting. So the very last one, and this super powerful messaging framework you can use, is objection killers. So think about the different objections that people typically tend to have before they buy an offer like yours. And I will give you all of them here in just 1 second. So what you want to do is think about the objections that most people have. Most people have objections around time, like the amount of time it's going to take to get a particular result. They have objections about how much money it's going to cost them. They have objections about how much energy they're going to have to put into something to actually get the result that they want. They have objections around their identity. So like, is this going to help them keep the identity of the person that they want to be or that they are right now? And then the last one would be like, is this going to positively impact their reputation? So that's it. Time, identity, money, energy, and reputation. If you can write ads around those things, those will address most objections and then you can move people forward. And so just using those right there, you could come up with a whole list of different ideas that you could write ads around. So we will typically have any one of these running at any time, or usually a combination of all of these running at any given time for a client, because we want to be showing people the kind of results that we get, pushing people forward, making super direct offers, educating people, and then handling their objections. So those are 5 of the most powerful frameworks that you can use in your Facebook ads when you're looking at retargeting people who are already consuming your content, visiting your website, and following you online. I promise if you have just some of those ads running and some of those ads optimized, it will make a huge impact on your business. Now, the other thing that will make a really big impact on your business is having a really good creative strategy for cold traffic on Facebook and getting new people into your business. So if you want to figure out the one that I use and one that's made my clients hundreds of thousands of dollars, just click on this video right over here and I will show you the strategy that we're using to get new people off of Facebook into our business. Click on this video right here and I will see you over there.